Hello, hello, everyone. Here we are. Sorry about that delay. Hi, SR. It's good to see you, CJ. Candy Rocks, are you here? You were here 30 minutes ago. And Marby, I did get your message. Um, there was a GoFundMe for my friend on my community page, and someone I said in the community post that if anyone donates to that GoFundMe for my friend who's really having a hard time, then it'll be like a super sticker. You'll get right through. So, but all the others are hi, Zelinda. Um, all the others are hashtag moon. That would be great. Go ahead and put hashtag moon in there first. And also, let me get us back here. Also, we have super stickers available for the banners. Here it is, the banner. So it's readings, free readings. And then if you want your readings for sure, just go ahead and I am spaced out tonight. I do not know why. It must be the moon or Saturn. I blame everything on Saturn.
The moon is the topic, the hot
Moon is
topic tonight.
Okay.
We've got the new moon coming up like in a day and a half. And it's a
Awesome.
big one.
It's a big one.
It's a big one in a good way.
Awesome. Awesome. So those of you who have been here before, thank you for coming back. And those of you that are new, I'm Debra, and this is Lalit. Lalit is a master astrologer and all that cool stuff. And I do numerology and tarot and readings. We both do readings. You can get a private reading from either one of us. It's in the show notes. And the first part of this show is all about Lalit and what we can expect for next week's astrology predictions. So Whispers from Heaven. Oh, Maureen. Sorry, I got to say hi to Sue Toffee. Craig is here. Whoop, whoop. Maureen, CJ is here again. Whispers from Heaven. Hypnicity. Oh, thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate it. New Start, Wendy H. Sharon Lee. Hello, dear. And it's Linda, Joyful Journeys. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Pink Lady's here too, 520. Appreciate you coming by. Craig's here, I think. And Clara, because somebody said hi. I didn't see you right away, Craig. So, hello. Oh, yeah, there I saw you. Hi, Craig. So here is Lalit, without further ado, with the astrology predictions. It's all yours.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us. And I'm really glad you came because we have some really important things happening immediately, and you have time to prepare and make your preparations. And well, the second half of January, you can feel already the energy has shifted, and it's really going to be action-packed and a powerful, exciting time. And with it, if you've been with us, we've been talking about Pluto in Aquarius for months and months. It's slow moving, and so it's been in this place for since we started our show, and it's truly a predominant factor because it is a harbinger of the age of Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And today we've got really important things involving both Pluto and Aquarius. And that's the dominant theme relating to the age of Aquarius. That's, of course, the shift of the vernal equinox, which happens every 25,000 years. That's right. It's a huge cycle that we haven't had in recorded history. So it's a very big moment for all of humanity. And the dominant theme of all of that, if you had to sum it up in just the nutshell and just the essence of it, the dominant theme is like the beginning of our Constitution, where it says, we the people, in order to create a more perfect union, and this is all, should say people, it says men, but back, it's now become all people are created equal. And this is the dominant thing, that we're feeling this energy. And it is with adding Mars and Pluto being the ruler of, and with Pluto and Mars being co-rulers of the same type of fiery energy in Aquarius, we're experiencing a spirit of rebellion. That is, people. I thought of a song that would be our theme song for this happening, and I did find it on my phone, and I thought, well, we better not play it for any. We won't get any copyright infringement, but it's just a few words from an old rock song, Twisted Sister, not my favorite group, but they have that one anthem that goes, "We aren't gonna take it. We aren't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it anymore," like that. That's the theme of this period of time. And people, it's a groundswell that's coming up. And you see it happening, and it's quite powerful. So that's the song that is the essence of this energy that we're feeling of the age of Aquarius breaking. And it's the rising up of the people. Now, not just in America, it's global. It's global. No more kings. No more kings. Universal health care. No more hunger. No more treating Mother Gaia disrespectfully. Um, Climate change, pollution, etc., are going to be gone. This is going to be more than 20 years of evolving into the future that we're looking at. And it's going to be in 20 years time. By 2050, you won't recognize the place, because all of these things, respect for all people regardless of racial, religious, or no more misogyny, everything will be really coming into focus and really in fruition, and it's really starting to happen. But when a big change like this comes, there's resistance. So the powers of evil, that is the rich oligarchs, they are the ones that have a lot to lose, and they're the ones that are fighting this. And so it no pun intended, but it's not going to be a piece of cake, as in let them eat cake. It's not going to be a piece of cake. It's not easy, but we're going to make it through. It's definitely happening. And we've got an important solar eclipse looking into the future for a couple of weeks, starting eclipse season February 17th. So stay tuned for that. We're not going to talk about that very much. We're not going to talk about that today. Just give you the taste. You got to stay tuned, because that's a huge event, and involving the same time as the precise Saturn-Neptune conjunction that we're feeling now. We're feeling it now, but it will be really precise at that time. And the main message in all of this, because Saturn and Neptune are together, is that it is time for you to start dreaming. Neptune is the planet of dreams, visionary imagination. You need to create a mental image of your ideal future, what you really want. Dream big. This can be in relationships, artistic pursuits, spiritual, intuitive development. These are all things ruled by Neptune that you're going to be able to create. And this process of creative imagination is in a very fertile and powerful moment, because it's together with Saturn, which creates structure and longevity. It creates a structure that's solid, powerful, and will last for the ages. So this is a very fertile, powerful moment. And the history of mankind is pivoting at this time. And we're breaking through to a higher density. And yes, we all feel it. It's nervous energy. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I'm having trouble sleeping. I wake up and I have so many thoughts and things I'm thinking about. I think a lot of us are having that. You wake up at 3 a.m., right? And, I've gotten to the point where I just say, okay, I wake up at 3, I'll just get up and do some things, and I'll go back to bed later. And that works for me, because I found this useful. It's useless to fight that, because the energy is so powerful now. And when you're involved in spirit realm, it's so powerful at that time of night that you can get up and do some things for a couple of hours and then go back to bed, and then you're not tossing and turning. So that's what I'm doing. It works for me. You might try it if you're having that same problem. and don't fight it, go with the flow. When the energy is flowing like that, you get up and make the most of it. You could take a nap later. Anyway, we're breaking through to a higher density. And so let's look at the immediate future. I'm going to just show you the chart for a second. I have to show you on my old program because the new one is not completely downloaded yet because I'm doing technical stuff, but it's in progress. So this is the new moon. It is happening January 18, that's day after tomorrow, at 11:51 a.m. Pacific time. January 18th, 11:51 a.m. So that is 1.5 days from this moment. It's getting very close. You can see that all of the planets, I'm pinging on them around, all of the planets are in one hemisphere. They're in less than 180 degrees. These are not planets over here. We have different things that have astrological importance. They're not planets. So everything's within one hemisphere. Jupiter is out here alone as the handle to all the other planets, and it's sort of receiving the energy of all the other planets. And if you want one planet to be in that position, man, it's Jupiter, because Jupiter gives good fortune, benevolence to all of the other things. And it's in Cancer, where it's very happy, in 18 degrees of Cancer, and it's the only major planet that is not right at the end of the zodiac. All the other planets, and this is super important, are really late, either from 27 degrees, 29 degrees, or 0, 1, 2, 3. So everything is the end of the zodiac degrees and the beginning. So if you have planets in late degrees, say from 28, 29, 0, you are going to be feeling this very strong, and especially if you have cardinal signs, because this is all in Capricorn and this is Cancer. These are the cardinal signs. This is going into Aries. So we have the cardinal signs: Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. If you have anything in the early degrees of those, or just leading into it, the final degrees of the previous sign leading into it, you're going to feel it more strongly. But this is a big one for everybody, and no one's going to be left out of this because this is huge. So notice that Mars, here's Mars in 26 and Venus in 1, are really close to the sun. And they're actually, it doesn't show from here because everything's squished in. They have to write 4 planets within 2 degrees, and there's no room for it. These planets are so tight conjunction with this. Everything here is conjunct. Everything: Mars, Mercury, Moon, Sun, Venus, and Pluto. Yes, all of that. And all of that is right opposite here to Jupiter in a powerful, powerful wheel. Mars and Venus happen to be equidistant from the sun. The sun doesn't look like it from here, but the sun is at the midpoint. So Venus is the same distance from the sun as Mars is. So it's a blending. That's representing a blending of masculine force and feminine, divine feminine and divine masculine, not referring to gender, but to the quality of the energy. The masculine being outgoing, pushing energy, and the feminine being the receptive energy. So all of this blended together is so powerful that it's just crazy. Now, if that's not enough for you, we have Uranus in the sign of Taurus, and that is creating powerful trine energy to all of these planets. So Uranus is a trine giving a push for change, like some sudden change, big change, and a force so powerful that it cannot be resisted. This Uranus energy is powerful, and it might lead to some changes in the earth. You know, there we do have preponderance in this whole period of some flooding and some of the waters being very strong, and maybe some volcanic energy from Gaia resetting. But this super powerful influence and showing that this Uranus feature is creative. and remarkable change in new directions. And technology is going to be involved with AI, and also cryptocurrency might be having some big changes. And I do not do financial advice, but if this is a changeable period in terms of the crypto might see big changes, the financial markets, big changes. It's not the time to go out and bet the farm because things are highly unstable. And not for you to be worried, but it would be smart for you to gather some basic resources, supplies, canned goods and stuff like that, and candles, just in case you have power outages or electrical outages or big windstorms or energy of that sort. So it's not Armageddon, the end of the earth, or anything like that. It's not nuclear war, but you just a time to be prepared. You can't go wrong. And God willing, you won't need it, but it's good to have it on hand just in case your power goes out or there's some interruption in supply chains. So this is a very powerful new moon chart, and I want to just point out to you, I don't many people are not aware of this, but Benjamin Franklin was one of our founding fathers. He had he did many things, man of a million talents, like Thomas Edison, a very creative, but his main job was he was a publisher of the Poor Richard's Almanac. So he published the manual that went out to all the farmers and people. It was an agrarian society to tell you when to plant your seeds. So he gave the calendar to everybody. Okay, you plant seeds in this week here. This is the week. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the week here, starting from the new moon, which is a day and a half from today. This is when you plant your seeds, and I'll be planting my seeds of catgrass for my cats and the plants I have around here. But we're talking spiritual seeds, because this is the time that you want to be thinking of your long-term goals, because they have a lot of power at this time for a strong harvest. You reap what you sow. So this is the time for sowing the seeds, and this is a powerful time for a great big harvest, so abundant that you will be feeling it for many years to come. So don't miss out on this chance, because astrology, I was thinking today of a metaphor. Astrology shows that you are the captain of your own ship, and how the planetary influences just are symbols of the energies within you. They're not outside forces forcing you to do anything. They just show what your own energies are doing. And astrology is like the weather report to the captain of the ship. Hey, there's some big waves coming. See, Pluto and Mars have a sine wave that they are upper octaves of each other. So that's how a tsunami forms. When you have a little wave here and another little wave here, and they form together, they make a wave that's more than twice as big as the original. So Pluto and Mars together match up just like that to make a larger wave, because they have the same basic vibration. One is the upper octave of the other. And now this thing of 3 degrees of Pluto is sitting right on top of China's horoscope, the nation China. And it's going to be some powerful changes for China in the future here. And strangely, the Saturn Neptune thing are in both the charts of Putin and I can't pronounce it, Chairman Xi anyway. They're in both of those charts, Saturn and Neptune together. And some of you here have those. We talked about it last week. That's a super changing a time for, you're going to have a lot of changes in your life. And this is time that these many countries were could be jockeying for position of dominance, because it's all about power, grand power on a big scale. And each of the countries is trying to jockey, like in a horse race, the horse are trying to get into position to get at the home stretch to win the race. But in this fact, the race is going to be won by the human race, not by the countries, because this is a change of an evolution of all humanity, because we were given DNA thousands of years ago at the very beginning of the probably previous Atlantic age, we got the DNA of the Anunnaki, which has been dormant in us for all this time, and it's being activated now. Many of us are getting downloads and receiving transmissions, and our energy is being really heightened at this time. And we're going to have a new earth, with prosperity, harmony, healthcare innovations that we can't even imagine now. So all of you who have things at the end of the zodiac degrees, like 28, 29, 0, 1, 2, 3 degrees, this is a little stronger for you than for other people, but it's strong for everybody. And this change of Pisces, of Neptune leaving Pisces, that only happens every 165 years. This is a big change, and that's happening, I think, on the 26th of January that it's leaving, just really soon. So we're going to be experiencing the Neptune changing color, let's say, and into a more aggressive um, signs of new beginnings, because it enters Aries, the beginning of the zodiac. So we have new beginnings, new changes, and Uranus at 27 degrees right now, which you see this thing here. We started talking about this in relative to our dear leader, Donald. I like to call him, I said that it was like a Shakespearean fall from grace. This Uranus thing that's activated at this moon is going to really give him a kick in the butt. I'm sorry, but I thought of a funny name for him because Shakespearean, I thought of King Lear. And you spell Lear, not like in a Learjet, L or King Lear, Lear, but in his case, it's King Leer, in honor of how he liked to barge in on the young girls at his Teen USA pageant. There were 16-year-old girls, and he would just barge into the dressing room unannounced, and he had that motto saying, well, when you're a star, they just let you do it. I mean, that's enough of this kind of nonsense. So Neptune will be leaving this position, 29 degrees Parsees, and enter Aries on the 26th of January. That's coming up 10 days from now. You won't feel it as a sudden change because it's slow moving. It'll gradually phase in. And this new moon chart is super powerful. And what the seeds that you sow now are going to be really important and dominant for many years into the future. This is a powerful pivot, a powerful new direction. And we're feeling it. We're feeling the change in the of direction, and it's so powerful that these structures will be given a lot of longevity with the Saturn Neptune influence. These are structures that are long lasting, durable, built to last. And this is the kind of thing that Thomas Edison and Einstein were famous for, these kind of changes that were causing the world to really take a new direction. And this is the kind of moment that we're in, with Pluto and Uranus in the mix like this, and in the sign of Aquarius. And it's a moment of dramatic change that's going to be really creative, really unexpected. And we keep saying unexpected, but isn't it true? We thought we've heard everything, and then suddenly something happens. We go, man, I didn't expect that. And it's happening every day. And it's going to continue feeling like that. And all of the arts are going to get also a big boost. There will be new ideas in the healing arts, in teaching, or in music, art forms. So any of these, the people in this group, you tend to be the healer, teacher type, psychic, intuitive, musician, creative person, healing arts. Work on your highest passion and what it is. You can come up with a completely new art form, because this is such a big change of personal power, that you are free to completely recreate yourself. So seize this moment of personal power, seize the moment and run with it, because you have the world is your oyster at this time. So make your plans, do your little rituals. Not tomorrow morning, but the next morning, 11, between 11 and 12. By 12 noon, we're into the new seed planting time. So it's really got unlimited potential. So bless you, and may you have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn. And to you, dear,
Dun, dun, dun.
your turn.
Oh my gosh, that was really enlightening. Thank you so much. Has everyone felt the what she has just mentioned? How's it working in your life? Says Mary says, "Oops, whoops."
It's rocking the boat,
Sounds
isn't
like
it?
we are going to be creators. Thank you for Lily for exciting times. Yes, creation. Absolutely. Hypnicity. What? How are you? How are you doing these days, honey? Now that's a sensitive weather vane. Hypnicity for sure.
Must be
Oh,
important because I just picked up this piece of paper random to something to write on, and it said hypnicity. So it must be time to talk to hypnicity.
time to talk to hypnicity. We've got some donations here I'd like to address. We've got Maureen. She gave us a super sticker, and Marby is another super sticker, and then Craig did as well. So we're going to start out with that. Oh, Donna
Thank
Ortiz.
you.
I'm sorry I didn't see you sneak in. No reading, just a gift. God bless you. Thank you so much. How sweet. Oh, this is great. So I just got notice from my friend who just found out her husband is uh, got cancer, and she's got a GoFundMe and all that stuff. And then she just texted me and said he's like home in bed and hasn't eaten since Wednesday. So it's really
Yeah.
overwhelming for me. So if we could just pray a little bit for Carl and Karen to during this really wild time, I'd appreciate it. All of you are such wonderful light workers, sending energy all the time. If you could just send it to Tehachapi, that would be wonderful. Tehachapi,
I
California.
think of windmills, right? That's where they have
On
a
the way,
giant wind farm over there.
there is. But they live within the kind of the country. They've got wildlife all the time in their front yard. She's an artist. Speaking of artists, she creates beads. And anyway, so I'm sorry if I feel a little. I'm going to get my mojo as soon as I get my cards on. I'll get my mojo because that's my happy place, and I become nothing bothers me when I am in that genre. We've got Maureen. Hey, Maureen, you thank you for the donation. And what I have here, first of all, you're a 9 life path. I know that you always give me your birthday instead of 9 life path and a 2 personal year. The 2 personal year means that you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of opportunity to meet new people, negotiate differently. That's the main thing, negotiate differently. And I've got some good news for you. First of all, we're going to talk about spiritualism because you said you wanted a general reading. So we're going to talk about your spiritual life. And spirit is actually the first, these cards are remarkable. What they're shouting from the rooftops is you're anchoring in spirit with the Emperor card. And that's followed by the Four of Wands, a very stable foundation. And then, of course, Mother Earth with the Empress, and saying that you are grounded. If I know at times you might doubt that spirit is hearing you, understanding your situation, they are here to tell you that they are absolutely listening. They're with you all the time. They're with you through all of the decisions you have to make. Understand that every single decision you make is going to be perfect. If you could just come from there, that would be great for you. Do you have something for our
Well,
Maureen?
I pulled out this deck that has nice astrology
No,
things
let's
on
get
it,
a
and
little bigger.
it has. Oops, am I? So I'm sorry, I'm
There
looking at
you are.
the wrong screen here. Let
Oh,
me.
the lovers. That's
Yeah,
like the two
lovers.
person here.
Yes, lovers came out, and so this is really great time not for relationships and encounters of all type, but important decisions like we were just talking about happening, and this is really, I think, a really
Thank you,
strong card
Barbara.
for you. So I'm sorry if I'm not holding it in the right place. I got to get
No,
this other screen where I can see it. Where
she's got so many screens. She's
there?
like
Okay.
Tony Stark in
Oh,
her house.
there we
That's
go. Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's just beautiful. So I hope this information is met with a peace-filled heart, Maureen, because I know you've been through it, and Spirit wants you to know. And it's interesting. Lalit pulled a major card because all of mine were major too. So you've got 5 major cards on your side. Um, Spirit is really
Very
close to
powerful.
you, close at hand. And another reminder, we need hashtag moon after we get through the donations. We'll just go ahead and go with Marby now. Super sticker, thank you so much. Marby was interested in a general reading as well.
Army, army, army.
I love general readings, can you tell? So, Spirit wants to talk to you about your emotions. The first card out was Cups. They're saying, bravo, bravo. So, right now, Spirit is telling me about you. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician reversed, which tells me that you're feeling a little down, a little uneasy about the future, possibly, and that you may not have what it takes to be successful. Upright Magician means you have everything except for maybe a little courage, but everything you need to be successful. And this is coming in reverse. So Spirit is telling me where your heart is, where your mind is. It's also saying here that we've got the King of Swords reversed, meaning that people aren't, you're not fond of people right now either. I mean, it's time to just go ahead and retreat, like do a hermit. But we've got the Lover's card here, so you're going to meet with grace. You're going to be able to put together all those factions of people and marry them together into a place where you feel at peace with. And they are saying that you are brave and you're not feeling like a victim, even though at times feeling like a victim is fine, but reverse 10 of swords, meaning that you're on the other side of it. But what you have been through is really hard. And our prayers with you, dear.
I got the reverse 4 of Swords. Oh, yeah, yeah. There we go. So, reverse 4 of Swords. So, you've been on pause, you've been on hold, but that time for being on hold is coming to an end, and you're going to jump into action. And there's a time for healing. So, it's the pause where things have been on hold is now over. It's time to jump back into the action, a time for healing.
Gosh, she's been so overwhelmed. A lot of our people here have big things on their plates, and when life gives you major parts of your life, big loud parts, when that happens, and then they all kind of crash at once, that's a tower. But it seems like it's kind of stacked against them, but you know what? We are here for you. I'm going to start. We are here for you. Absolutely. Your community will not let you down, sweetheart. We love you. Next one is Craig, and he got in just at the nick of time with his date of birth. I appreciate that. Well, I'm so Lalit.
Mhm.
Craig would like to have a message from Clara, his guide, his partner in crime, uh, his partner in spiritual development. If you could do that, I'm going to do his numbers real quick. I've got them here. 24. It's been so long since we've seen you, Craig. I'm so glad you're here. And I forgot your numbers. Sometimes I can remember. If you don't have anything, that's
Oh,
okay.
I do. I do have something.
Go ahead.
All
I'm
right.
adding up
So
numbers.
this is talking to heaven, and it's a very simple message that you cannot go wrong with these words. Very wise words. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. And you see the spirit up in the cloud sending you some cloud shaped hearts. So choose love. Those are simple words, hard to enforce. I keep reminding myself of this all day long because in these times, people can tend to annoy you or irritate you, or as you feel something, and you just have to. We never understand what other people's problems are, and we cannot have that kind of thing in our hearts. So we have to always choose love in every interaction. You cannot go wrong.
That is real good advice. You know, my sweet friend, Maureen, you're a 27-9, and Craig is a 27-9. But Craig, you're having a 9 personal year as well. So usually when we're in our personal year number of our life path, um, things go quite well. Claire is asking you to think outside the box on a couple of things. One of which is I've got 2 reversed cards here that she's pointing me to. One is the reverse 6 of Cups, which is family, friends, um, like old friends too, family of origin, that type of thing, and the Death card reversed. There's something Clara is saying, bringing my attention to there is something about family and friends, old family and friends, that that has come to a close, but you might not feel it's done. And Clara is here to say it's done. Does that make sense to you? I'm going to go over back to the live. Um, you're welcome, Marby. Thank you so much. Uh, I don't know if Craig's with us here. He might be typing. Um, so that is what she's telling me is happening right now for you or coming up. She has nothing but good things to say about you. 3 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So she sees you very happy and socializing as well. Um, but the first card out was the reversed, or no, the hangman upright, which means this is thinking outside the box, outside of what you're normally supposed to be thinking about regarding family, friends, all of that stuff. So the 9 personal year is all about giving up what doesn't work for you anymore. And sometimes we we can't do that. It doesn't feel like it's over. We don't want to quit on someone or have a declaration that ends a truth for us that we've held for many years. So this is a year of that. You and I are in the same bucket in 2026. I need to give up what doesn't work out for me as well. Let me just see what you've got going here. So, yes, in my car group, yes, I have I have a guy there that's always says awful stuff. I told him to knock it off. I'm Jewish. Outside, I let my friend know I'm not, outside, I let my friend know I'm not Jewish. I don't have that distinction. Interesting. So there's some, so the Three of Cups is socialization. So I think you've hit it on the nail, Craig, about the group that you're in. And I hate to say it, but Clara's clear. She says, let that go. It's done. But I can see where it irritates you. And I want to make sure. Hi, Gina Maria. Oh, blessing. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's our honor, right? It's our honor. That's the thing. Some of our positions we need to give up. And you know what? I got to tell you, if you didn't have this reading and you didn't know that what you're supposed to give up, you haven't given up, right? We're pointing to a specific situation where you need to let go of, right? If you didn't have this reading, what would happen is it would get more and more dramatic and chaotic. So it'd be feeding the beast kind of thing. But I'm very sorry you're going through that. I hope it doesn't deter you from going. Why do people have to do that, Lalit? I don't know.
We're changing vibrations, so it's such a strong change, and there are many people that are just not able to make that conversion, and they'll just be eventually left behind, and we won't be any longer, in 20 years there will be we won't be seeing those people anymore.
Yeah. See, and that's, what happened to me. What happened to me is that I had a change of heart that I didn't arrange. It just happened. And I want to bless you with that. I would like you to have a change of heart to where when he said this mean person says anything, you don't even hear it. And I'm praying for you that you have that change of heart. You don't have to do anything. It'll just happen. It happened to me. I didn't have to do anything, prayer, ritual, nothing. And all of a sudden, things started rolling off my back, and it literally never even sparked an emotion from me, whereas before it would. And it's stuck. It has stuck. It's not just hormones or something. So he said, there are more good people there than him. Good. And I'm sure he's a thorn in a lot of people's sides as well. Whoops.
But it's not what happens to you that is what important, but how you react to it. So if you have that love in your heart, you are going to be protected, and it's going to be a different experience. It won't have that thing like a spear in your heart any longer. You'll be impervious to it because you have your shield of love all around you. It just bounces away.
Yeah. And then it'll be like me where you don't even have to have the shield up anymore. It just doesn't even. It's really a weird feeling. It really is a weird feeling, and I don't know why I have it, but I'm not I'm not sorry for it. I'm really grateful for it. Let's hope it sticks for sure. I want to thank everybody. And guess who's here? Lalit, our friend, Gina Maria Opalescent from
Gina
our
Maria.
class
Hi,
that
Gina.
we were in. Yay. It's very nice to see you, my dear. I do have your birthday here. What we're doing is this. Let me add it to the stage. Right. Hashtag moon in the chats to be put into the be put into the queue. We're going to spin the wheel here. Oh, yes, for sure. Back to Craig. Says, my Jewish friend let me know we've taken more stuff than that. That's so true. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, hashtag moon. I'm delighted to catch you too. Thank you so much. Did you write it, Gina Maria? Now, you all might know that it doesn't matter how many times you write hashtag moon, it will only take you once. So if you think maybe the system didn't take it in, go ahead and type it again. So we're going to go ahead and spin because we are out of, let me see, there we are. Sharon Lee, whoop, whoop. I'm glad to see you. I'm just going to do another one here. Just a couple. And so we cue it up. Kelly, you got in. Hashtag New Start Wendy. Ah, New Start. Awesome. So if you're here, you want a specific question answered, please type it in the chat right now. If I don't see it, we're just going to give you a general, my favorite. Because that's where I ask spirit, what do you want? What do you want to ask? What do you want to say? Instead of us saying, what's happening here? I had the best dream last night. You were talking about dreams, and it was early in the morning, so I could remember it. And the feeling was so wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Such a powerful time for dreams, everybody. Get your notebooks handy or your cell phone so you can speak into it when you first wake up before moving. Powerful time.
I was surrounded by people that were so nice to me. Hi, Tarot Stats. Gerald is here. Whoop, whoop. Hashtag moon. And it was just such a wonderful dream. I just sat there, and as I came to, I'm thinking, oh, I want to hold this feeling, and I have all day long. It's been great. So New Start, I did write down your birthday. I'm looking for Sharon Lee. Are you here, Sharon Lee? I'm going to go ahead with New Start right now. So Sharon Lee, just write your number down. General, I love generals. So if you add 6 and 2, which is February, is 2. And so we add 6. Oh, Sharon Lee had a powerful dreams of late too. 6 plus 2 is what? 8. And the current year is 1. So you add that. You are also in a 9 personal year, just like all the rest of us. So we're all toting the same burden of trying to give up what doesn't work for us. But you know what the blessing is about a 9 personal year is that life is going to tell you what to let go of. It'll be like you're holding all this stuff, and then all of a sudden something's going to feel like a hot potato, and you just drop it. So I'm going to do a general here. The first card out is master number. We're going to go into the smaller numbers here. Generosity and love coming your way. It looks like you are over something. So the first card out as far as this.
Yeah,
really?
Agreed. Over is
3 of swords, right? That's reversed. So, bravo, New Start. There's either it's happening, it has happened, or it's going to happen in the next week or so. You're going to say, I am not a victim about this. And then right after it is this generosity with the 6 of Pentacles and new passion. So if you are with someone, then this is a deepening of that love relationship. If you're not with someone, it could mean something brand new. But it looks like what you're not a victim of any longer is either a person in your life. It's the two of Cups reversed. Person of your life that you have let go of, or a memory of someone that you're letting go of. And they're not making any decisions about it anymore. It's the whole thing settled everything's settled. So bravo on that, because something's right around the corner. Life is synchronizing up a beautiful blessing for you. And you got the three of,
Yeah, so maybe the worst is over. Hey, you've been
I'll say.
suffering, you've been going through all this pain, but the recovery is now starting, and you are going to be recovering, and it's time for great optimism. And the main thing for you to remember is that you have one big power that you could take advantage of, which is that of forgiveness. Forgiveness is so liberating, and it's like you know when in the old days they would travel by hot air balloons and the
Oh,
balloons would be
yeah.
held down with sandbags.
Yeah.
So you're going to let go of all those sandbags and the balloon is just going to float away. So that's what happens in forgiveness. So that is your power to be free, and it can only heal you and help you.
I hope that helps you. Yes. Bless you and leave you with that. Hypnicity, we were talking about you. Did your ears buzz? I was talking about how you were feeling about the astrology of late, and then Lalit held up her paper with your name on it. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you liked it. I hope, did it resonate, New Start? I'm hoping it did. God bless you. And look at that kitty cat. Beautiful little kitten. And we've got general reading, but we've got, shoot. I just had you. You said general reading, but then you gave me your phone number. There it is. Okay, Sharon Lee. Okay, that's right. So March 10th is her month and day. So that'd be 3 plus 1 is 4. And then you add the current year. So that means her personal year is 5. I happen to know that her life path is 5 as well. So things should be in sync pretty well this year for you. Oh my God, you won't believe it. 5 major cards came out. Sharon Lee, 5. 5 major cards. I've got the Sun, Judgment, Moon, Devil, and Hierophant.
Me too, Judgment.
Oh my gosh, that is really something. So this is coming up. It's a really good, wonderful week for you. It's going to be quite a spiritual week. So pay attention. Pay attention to every little thing. So if there's something that strikes your gentle heart, make a note of it. Ask spirit to please expand on that feeling and bring more in. The number of major cards is what I'm reading right now, not the specific cards as much. A lot of them, I mean, the moon and the devil, we can read into that, but I believe there's space holders. There's 22 major cards in the deck, and Spirit wanted 5 on the table in a row. And that alone says you are absolutely in good company. Absolutely in good company. Sun and Hierophant, Judgment. This is going to be a wonderful, wonderful week coming up for you. What'd you get? The Judgment.
Amen. A rebirth, a new direction, and just a blossoming. All the things that we talked about that are happening at the new moon in a day and a half. This is for you. Double down on all of that. So it's a really good opportunity for
Oh, she says I feel very happy and content. Oh, that's so cool.
We love you.
Yeah, absolutely. We love everybody here. And I am going to spin. Whoops. It didn't go on, did it? Sorry, guys. Dreamweaver. Write your question down, please. It's been a while since I've seen you. Let me do another one real quick. Oh, good, Gina Marie, you had that. You got it in there. Kelly McCall. Sharon says, yeah, tough year last year. She says, I do feel like I'm experiencing a rebirth. Oh, Dreamweaver, things are crazy there. Do you have a specific question or general? You were first, so what I'll do is you're welcome, Sharon. Thank you so much. Crazy here. Well, you are guided. Oh, I've got some good news for you. Really good news. This is for Dreamweaver. High Priestess is close at hand. Now, she's way up in the ethers. And if you spend too much time with her, well, she won't let you spend too much time with her because she'll only give you your best next step. And she'll just lean you towards it. Really need a message from your twin. Same thing. Looking down here with the High Priestess. Don't give up. Success is right around the corner. We've got the 9 of Wands. What you have already planted will bloom for you coming up. This is talking about the next week coming up. We also have the 10 of Cups coming in. So some great joy. And with that, your generosity with the 6 of Pentacles. So all in all, it looks like a really, really good week. And I just got a thought here. Let me see if it's from Spirit or myself. Oh, it's from Spirit. Sometimes we can get used to a certain emotion. And when things are tough for a long time, we can get used to that emotion. And so if you're feeling down, I highly recommend you use Dr. YouTube for funny cat videos because they're hilarious. And it'll slowly bring you up because laughter is what brings you up for sure. She says, we need it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Some kind of an announcement of a new energy in your life. We have the Page of Wands, and I think that this is an optimistic sign of some enthusiasm and passion returning to your life, a new sense of direction, and it's an announcement of excitement, fun, joy.
Cats.
That's been missing. This has been missing in your life, and things are turning around, and it's up to you to take this step, and the rest will be history, and you can leave all that behind.
Awesome. So, Salama, we have hashtag moon. Let me show it. Oh no, we can't show it now because it's busy. But so hashtag moon to get into the drawing. And Kelly says, what's next, Spirit? So 9:30s. So it's 12, 3, 4. So you have a 4 personal year. And that's a chop wood, carry water. Just try not to like push the river. I have all these metaphors, but it's important that if you feel like you want to skip over details, this is not the year to do it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, just stop and also hire someone to do it. Like if you're not good at something that needs to be done, you have to do it. Either you do it or hire someone to do it. So that's one of the things. So what's next is activity. Something new is coming around because I've got the Knight of Cups, which means messages of love. This could be. Did you get that too?
Page of Cups.
Page of Cups.
Message of love. Yep.
That's right. Messages of love coming in. It looks like it's going to be someone brand new. I've got the Lover's card reverse. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means this is not someone you expect with the reverse 7 of Pentacles. This will be planting new seeds for sure, but he looks pretty cute. Look at this. the Knight of Swords. So he's going to be someone that's quite smart. Now, if you are with someone, Kelly, this means that someone is coming in that is going to move you emotionally, because we're talking about emotions. And also, it looks like an activity because it was once. Then it's going to be someone you'll meet on the run, not on the run, on the move, at work or something like that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm waiting for. Let me see. Did you put? You're welcome, sweetheart. There. Oh, good. Salama, you have it. You're in. So we're going to go ahead and do one more drawing. Let me put you in the queue. You were the last one in and the first one out. That's great. Please type, Salama, please type your question in the chat, and we're going to go draw again. I'm rooting for you, Maria. CJ, please type your question in the chat. Oh my God, oh my God. I know, we waited for you to get into. I love that. Do you have a question, my love? A smart conversationalist sounds fantastic. Yes, Kelly, I agree. Oh, I need some. I love that. I love that. So it's all right. What we'll do. Okay. May I have a reading on job offer? Whoops. In job offer in the coming weeks, as I have been jobless for a long time. Okay. Spirit, on the topic of employment, how can she move into a job of her dreams? I'm going to frame it that way. I'm not going to just say looking out to see if there's an opportunity. I don't want to do that. I want to see if your actions, words, and thoughts synchronize up to one of the best jobs in the world, something that you really love to do. So let me just see. So and I also, this is for next week and the week after, probably. I do get a yes, there are opportunities for you coming up. And I'm going to ask, what do you need to do? Number one, you have to stop serving others right now and concentrate on yourself. I don't know who you're serving or what you're doing, but you need to really think of yourself and what you want to do because it looks like I've got the 10 of Wands. So I don't know what you're I don't know what you're doing there, but you need to find respite care. If you're caring for someone literally, you have to give that up. I've got death reversed. So it's already an opportunity. It feels like there's already an opportunity for you to not be as burdened. So let me go a little farther here. Spirit is saying your head's not in the clouds, which is good. Your finances are wobbly. You feel that finances are wobbly. I've got that, Spirit. I've got the Sun card coming out. Finally. So I do see something coming around. We could speed that up. You're going to give up arguing with yourself what you should and should not do, sweetheart. And really, if there's a job for you if you're willing to let go of whatever obligation is holding you up and finally getting it. Um, Also, I do believe that you might get a call or could reach out to someone from your past from a different job, even if it's not in the same field that you want to be in.
I got two cards for you, sweetheart, because I got one for the situation current and recent past, which is the Two of Swords. So it's showing stagnation, sense of deadlock, not moving ahead, and you feel just unsure about your future and an emotional constraint in this card. So this is you right now. So looking at the near future, not that far away, we got a complete turnabout. You get the sun, sweetheart. So you have inside of you a wealth of energy and love and personal power that's going to break out,
Good.
and it's going to clear away. The sun will
Oh,
come
yeah, I
out
got the sun
for
too.
the sun, yeah. So that's fantastic, and showing that you have the power to within you to completely make a turnaround of this whole thing. It's going to be the difference of night and day.
And if people don't understand you, if they feel, you're being selfish or something like that, just remind them. Remind yourself that it doesn't matter what they feel, they think, because how you feel about how they think has gotten you jobless and filling your days serving others instead of schmoozing with old workmates and vendors and things like that to get you into a job. I don't see CJ, so I'm just going to pull one more card here. Whoops, I forgot to put it in the. CJ is not here. So we're just one more. People judged me to be jobless. Oh, you know how you get back at them, Salama? This is what you get back. You have a wonderful life. If they see you happy, jobless, they'll wonder how you've been perceiving, how you've been living your life, because they want to be happy as well. But yeah, okay, I've got you in there. Let me spin one more time because I promised another one. Love you, dear. Thank you. Maria, you got in. Yay, yay, yay. I think I saw your Maria, I saw your question up here a long time ago. Are you still here, sweetheart? I think it was when I read it about Philip, and I'm not going to read about Philip, my dear. It looks like you're not here, but she lives in a different country, so let's cut her a break and just see if she can. We'll just do a general for her. So, Maria, I'm not going to read about getting back with Philip because you already know how I feel about it. I know you have PTSD and you get anxious. He did not improve your life that way. He gave you bits of dreams that you hung on to, and even through the times when he was very bad to you, you hung on to those dreams. It's time to move away from that. And so I'm not going to read about going back to Philip. And here you are improving yourself. You said you're working on losing weight or something like that. All of that is the focus. How would you say it, Lily? Help me out here.
Well, maybe this will help. Get
Oh, moving into calmer waters about that?
Yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to leave this situation be far behind you. You're going to
Right.
leave for calmer waters, and you are going to find a beneficial change, and the
I,
stress will go away, and the
yeah,
sense of conflict will go away, and you find peace with these calm waters. So you leave it
yeah.
behind. Leave it.
I
There's
also
time. This is a time to leave it behind.
I also have judgment reverse, meaning leaving it behind. The family you thought you were going to create with him, leave it behind. You can work on yourself, work on uh, whatever you're good at, and that you can get a cycle of reward going for. There is a new action coming up, and it doesn't mean spiritual action as much as it is movement of the body. So I'd suggest that moving your body, walking, jumping, uh, anything you can do, clapping your hands when you have that compulsive feeling that, oh, I should contact Philip or whatever. You just have to clap your hands and talk yourself out of it and be very, very strong. Um, I just learned, we'll bless you and leave you with that, sweetheart. I know you're struggling, sweetheart, and we appreciate you being here. Salama is from East Africa, Ethiopia. God bless you. It's a lot of custom, a lot of things that people, you know, it's hard. It's hard in cultures that have women doing everything and then some. So I wish you the best. It's so nice to have you here. I really appreciate it. It's been really fun to have you, my dear Lalit, here with us today. Here it is. We'll be back next Friday, of course. And
We want to hear all about your new moon adventures and what you've
absolutely.
started up.
And we're going to ask you about that too. We're not going to just, you know, forget, because we tell you, inform you what's happening, and I'd like some feedback. I'd like you to say, oh, Deb, I took your advice, spirit's advice, and I gave up something, or that really rang true midweek. What Lalit said came true. I did have a lot of dreams, all of that. Oh, Denise, thank you so much for Denise Fletcher Tarot is here. Good show. Mwah, love that. And so understand that we all love you, and all of us and my colleagues and everything, do these shows. We love you. We care for you. We're here for you. And I hope all the readings you heard, you could take a little piece out of, like a little bite out of it, and call it your own. And until next week, and you can get a reading with Lalit by just emailing astrology vibrations with an S at gmail.com. And that's in the show notes. Everything's in the show notes. Love you. Have a good week. See you next week.